Caught up with a driver out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, Jack Sullivan. Jack, a great run last night there in the feature. You started kind of deep. I believe it was 10th, and you worked your way up through the field and finished second, probably one of the best cars there at the end.
Yeah, we kind of, the racetrack is real good. We kind of got, right there, dropped the green flag. Car took off pretty good. We got by a few guys pretty quick. And and the car really drove good, and I think we learned a lot. So maybe tonight we can better ourselves for one.
Well, you started out west earlier this season, kind of put your name on the map there, and you ran the UMP Summer National deal. You think that helped? I guess with a lot of these little quarter milers, you think doing all that Summer National deal and running early helped you?
Oh, definitely. There's no substitution for just seat time, And then, like I said, I think last night was my second time to be here before. And so, yeah, I mean, you kind of have an idea of what you're doing and kind of what you're against. So yeah, it definitely helped us.
Well, $10,000 on the line, twice as nice, I guess, as they say. 60 laps, lap traffic, tire selection, all going to be a big part of this one.
Exactly. Between that and a lot of it's going to be qualifying. I really think, we kind of, like I say, we kind of started deep. I think 10th there, and then I kind of felt like I kind of used a lot of my stuff up right there at the end, trying to get there. So I really think we got to start a little closer to the front, and then, like I say, see what the track does, and see how the weather affects the track, and see if they work it. There's so much stuff goes into this, and you just kind of got to play it by ear.
Well, I tell you what, 4 times the monies went back to Batesville, Arkansas. Good luck tonight, Jack, and take it back to Greenbrier, Arkansas.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, and I wouldn't be bashful about taking it.
Jack Sullivan here at the 21st Annual Prairie Classic. Here at the 21st Annual Prairie Dirt Classic, caught up with a prodigy, Brady Smith. Good run last night, Brady. Actually led it for a while. Good run in the heat race, started outside front row. And as I mentioned, again, did get out to the lead, and then you had a little mishap. Talk us through it.
Yeah, we just, this is our first time here with these Bloomquist cars. We'd been here one other time about 4 years ago, and just weren't real sure how tight we needed to get our race car to run on these, this small of a racetrack. We don't run on these things very often, so we were pretty good early, like you said. We took off from the outside pole and led for a while, and got into lap traffic, and just wasn't tight enough to be able to maneuver my car the way I wanted to, and kind of caught a hole down here and about spun out. So we faded back to 4th, and then that restart there with 3 to go, we thought I'd get up on the wheel, and 4th or 6th doesn't matter to me. So we tried to do what we could, and tried to do a few different things, and ended up losing a couple spots. But we had a pretty decent car, and I really had something we can build on for tonight.
Well, that was my next question. 60 laps tonight. Just kind of ride it out there and try to be one of those 2, if not the leader, 2, 3, right there at the end. Like I asked a few of the other drivers, tires going to come into play, and of course lap traffic, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, with the size of the racetrack, a guy's going to get into lap traffic, and you're going to be in lap traffic for the majority of the race. So you can't control what they're going to do, and hopefully they hold their line. They don't race you real hard. Usually the nice thing to do is when you're amongst the leaders as a lap car, you kind of let out of it and let them go a little bit and let them go race. But tires, I think pretty much, I think most guys up front are going to know what they need to be on, and so really it'll just come down to starting position. I think would be nice to start up front, maybe not key, because the racetrack raced really well last night, and but just hopefully you got to have some brakes, and you got to have your car right too. So there's enough really good race cars here that a bunch of guys are going to have their car right, and hopefully it's us.
Well, 60 laps could be a long way. Trying to take the $10,000 here at the Prairie Dirt Classic back to Solon Springs, Wisconsin. Good luck, Brady.
Thanks a lot.
Well, we caught up with the 4-time winner of the Prairie Dirt Classic, Mr. Smooth, Billy Moore. Billy, pretty good run last night. He started kind of up front and kind of stayed there. I talked to one of the crew guys, Steve. He said he had maybe a tire on there that didn't fire.
Well, yeah, I guess it was. We, when they went out there and redid the track there a little bit, I think there's a lot of different tire combinations, at that point, just gambling on what to do. And we maybe gambled just a little bit wrong, but and we qualified pretty good. And then them heat races, the way they invert it, I'm still not a fan of that. I don't know. I think wherever a guy deserves his qualifying times, where he ought to be. And anyway, this, it's tight little short track here. It's good and fun to race on, but we started 9th last night and run our tail off, and got to 5th is pretty much all we could do. We had the wrong tires, I think, too. Jack, about won the thing, run second, started right there beside me. So the track was racy, it was fun, but with the competition level the way it is nowadays, it's just when everybody's just a blink of an eye off from one another, you can't hardly start a row or two behind a good car starting on the front row and catch them,
Well, as you said, you try to keep ahead of the game here. The chassis business, but I guess we could touch on that a bit. How's everything going? I know you got Wendell next to you, and you got some other drivers throughout the area. How's everything going with that?
It's going good. We're having fun with that. It gives me a little bit of, it's different for me than racing my whole life for a living the way I've done, to be able to, I think we got a real good hot rod right now, and then we're just starting to scratch the surface on what we're doing on some different things. The more, quality people I get in there that we can, bounce some ideas off of one another, I think we're just going to get stronger and stronger. Wendell, loves his car. He hasn't run it a whole lot yet. He's still learning it. Every car's got its own little niche it likes, and it's going to take him a little while to learn that. And some other people like Bug McCool and them guys that's got them, really like and won a couple races this summer with them. And we have numerous other ones out there too. But it makes me happy. Everybody's happy with the cars pretty much.
Well, with the history of this place and the history of a track out there in Western Ohio next weekend at the World 100, 5-time winner, 4-time winner, what would it mean to get number 5? And to let you know, Pierce is here tonight, but he's not driving.
Yeah. It's always great to win any of them that pay decent money the way this one does. We're gonna give it our best shot. Try to get the job done. Hopefully next weekend, same way. We're gonna go there, try to go with our best foot forward. We're gonna be gone this week on the road and have to go there from not being out of our own shop, as so to speak. Prepare. Being able to prepare. You can prepare better at your own place than you can on the road, but, when we're this far up here, it's crazy, you almost meet yourself coming and going to go back home for where I live, so we're going to stay up here. I wish I was at home where I think I can prepare a little bit better in my shop, but, it'd be super great to be able to win that one more time, but luck comes into play, big factor there at Eldora. You can have the best car or not have luck on your side, and not go away being the winner. But we're gonna give our best shot. I think we got a good car for it. We learned a little bit there when we was there for the dream race, and just gonna try to go back and be a little bit better, hopefully.
Well, here for the 21st annual Prairie Dirt Classic, he looks for historic number 5 here tonight. $10,000 on the line. Good luck, Billy.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.